Namaskar, dear parents, teachers and children. Welcome to the Scholar Badge ceremony of the middle school. A very special occasion, a very happy occasion when children who have consistently been doing well academically are recognized for their hard work and for their labor. This year, we are unable to honor the first time Scholar Badge holders because this was something which was decided by the Academic Council and by various stakeholders that in this unusual year of 2020-21, when all the tests were done online and we were really not able to ascertain whether the tests were done in the right spirit, it was not seen to be fair to be giving out awards or Scholar Badges to the first timers. But yes, those who have got it earlier, those who are getting it for the second or third time, those who are getting the blue badge or the blue blazer will certainly get the award right on time. The purpose of the Scholar Badges is quite simple. It is to encourage and sort of reward children who have shown a certain study skill. In most schools that we know of, there is a prize given only to that one child who comes first across all the sections. Well, the DPS Society almost 5-6 decades ago had decided that should not be the way awards are given or rewards are done. So all the children getting above 80% were selected to be recognized for their hard work. Over the years, the numbers of children getting these awards has increased, which obviously encourages us and makes us think that children have the right study attitude, the right attitude to learning. Of course, a lot still needs to be worked on, a lot still needs to be undone and redone, and that process is on. But I'm sure parents will agree that increasingly children are being made more aware of not just rote learning, but learning by doing, learning by experiencing, learning through art. And I think that is kind of learning is what stays on, stays longer, and is lifelong learning. I would like to congratulate all the children who are getting their second or third or fourth Scholar Badge. Continue to do your good work, continue to work hard. There is no substitute for hard work. There will be people who will say that marks are not everything. I agree, marks are not everything, but marks are also not nothing. Marks tell you something about that person. Marks tell you that there was some kind of an effort made which was above and beyond the effort made by somebody else. Going forward, we don't know how the world will change, how education will change, how selection processes will change. But for now, I have to prepare you for the world that as it exists now. And the world today does look at marks. And if the world today does look at marks, it is my duty as an educator to ensure that you get those marks. I will be failing in my duty if I do not prepare you for the world as it exists today. I cannot foresee the future, neither can your parents or anybody else. But I think if we prepare you for the way the world is now, we are more or less getting you ready for the future also. The one thing that I do know for sure, which is how I want to prepare the children, is preparing for change, preparing to deal with change. So we had to change our way of teaching from offline to online, and I'm very proud of all the teachers who took on this challenge and learned the new way to teach. Your parents also deserve a huge round of applause because they have taken to this new normal like a fish to water. And while I'm praising the adults in your life, I must praise you all, young children, for also accepting this new normal and learning to study through your devices, learning to do the work on your own without your parents or teachers sitting on your head. So this has been a huge change. And anybody who can deal with change and respond to change is ready for the future. Because like I said, we don't know what the future holds, but whatever it may hold, we are ready for it because we know how to deal with change. Along with this one essential skill of dealing with change, there are 4 other skills which are especially for 21st century students, learners. These are communication, to be able to effectively communicate what you think, creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration. Increasingly, you will find people who work well in a team are the ones who are more successful than those who are loners and want to work alone. When we talk about these 4 skills, I am sure in school we are trying to inculcate these in you in different ways. I am sure parents are also very conscious of these and are working on them in their own way. I have 2 more C's which I want to add to this, which can never go out of fashion. One is compassion and one is care. Please think about the community. Please think about others. Think about those who are marginalized. Think of those who are not as fortunate as you and try and help them. Because only when everybody rises will the rise be really beautiful. Just a few people rising and many people left behind is not really true rising. So I'd like to wish all of you all the best. A big congratulations. Parents, perhaps we can have a really special meal today to celebrate this occasion. I'm praying for everybody's good health. I'm praying that nobody falls sick. I'm praying that you all are wearing your masks and staying home so that nobody is afflicted by this terrible, terrible virus that is creating havoc in our lives. God bless all of you. Stay well, stay safe. A big thank you to the team that has put together this Scholar Badge function. Headmistress Ma'am Shalini Ma'am, Senior Mistress Ma'am Shafali Ma'am, all the reps, the art department, the music and the dance department, everybody who has worked with the children and made sure that this day became a success. God bless all of you. Thank you.
If there's no path, I will make one. And that's so true for Aditi ma'am. Thank you ma'am for making it easy for all of us, students, parents, teachers, to blend so beautifully the academic and co-scholastic learning during these unusual times. Bhumi, which is a conjunction of the Hindi word bhu, meaning earth, and the pronoun me, used here as a metaphor for humans, signifying the communion of man and nature. Showing reverence to the natural world strengthens our bond with Mother Earth, and it's a humble gesture to show gratitude for her magnanimity and for being the source of abundant inspiration.
Pick up your wings and look where you go. In sun and rain, in frost or snow. Let all the little plants and the animals have their say. Biodiversity, hooray, hooray. Our water is so precious, so cherish it, spread so marvelous message. You can count on trees for the air you breathe, oh Mother Earth. You give us sun to plant our seeds to grow our crops. That's not where you stop, ocean and me. You give us all we need and we love you.
ये पक्षियों की कलरव, फूलों से भरी वादियाँ, ये आकर्षक आकाश, नदियों की मिलन की गलियाँ, सब तुझसे ही आरंभ है, तुझ में ही समा जाता है। ये सांसें और ये जीवन तेरी ही तो वरदान है।
भूमि हल्की भूधरा के हैं तितलियाँ, जीवन का वो आधार तुम धरती माँ, तुझे प्रणाम, तुझसे है ये वादा, अपना जंगल काटेंगे, नदियों को साफ रखेंगे, प्रदूषण को रोकेंगे। Count on trees for the air you breathe, oh Mother Earth. You give us sun to plant our
ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वम् यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीथा मा गृधः कस्य स्विद्धनम्. This shlok, taken from the Isha Upanishad, beautifully encapsulates the idea of minimalism. The idea that happiness can't be found in abundance, but in living a life of mindfulness and content. The causality of our actions on the planet is an extension of this thought, and sustainability the only way forward for the preservation of mankind. Bhumi is an endeavor to take action, protect, preserve, and celebrate the beauty and diversity of Mother Earth.
Today is the moment to rejoice and take pride in the hard work of our children, our young achievers, our young scholars of 2020-21. Heartiest congratulations, dear children and parents. You made this day possible. Now, I will request Headmistress Miss Shalini Arora to propose a vote of thanks.
It was so heartwarming to see the young achievers being awarded. Heartiest congratulations to all the students and their parents on this special day. A big thank you to you, dear parents, for being a constant guiding force in the lives of our children. Special thanks to the parent reps for their constant support. It's a great honor for me to propose a vote of thanks to all those who helped to make the ceremony a success. My heartfelt gratitude to Aditi ma'am, a visionary, a leader who's always inspired and guided us. In such uncertain times, it's important to surround ourselves with innovators and change makers who personify positive change and hope. Let's celebrate the power of small actions. A smile, a kind word, a listening ear, all of which have the potential to brighten someone's day in these trying times. It's an honor to see an embodiment of that spirit under our Director Principal, Miss Aditi Misra. We hope it continues to inspire perseverance and the strength of collective embodiment that carves the way for a bright future ahead. A very special thanks to our Vice Principal, Ms. Santana Thadani, and Dean Student Welfare, Ms. Sapna Dhawan, for their valuable inputs and guidance. A big thank you to Ms. Shefali Bhatt, Senior Mistress, for her unstinted support. Thank you to Ms. Bhavna Dhawan, Ms. Abha Vasan, the Academy Coordinators, and the class reps. A special mention of the HOD Dance Department, Mr. Dive, for being so innovative in creating the lovely presentation. Thank you. Hope you all enjoyed the ceremony as much as we did putting it together.